I appreciate the sun that rises every morning and sets every evening, bringing light and warmth to the world. I appreciate the trees that provide shade and oxygen, the birds that sing beautiful melodies, and the flowers that bloom in a riot of colors. I appreciate the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, and the food that sustains us. I appreciate the people in my life who love and support me, and the opportunities that have come my way. I appreciate my body and its amazing ability to heal and regenerate. I appreciate the challenges that have made me stronger and wiser, and the lessons I've learned along the way. I appreciate the beauty and diversity of our planet, and the way that we are all interconnected. I appreciate the power of positive thinking, the ability to choose our thoughts and emotions, and the law of attraction that brings us more of what we focus on. I appreciate the infinite possibilities that exist in every moment, and the creative energy that flows through us all. I appreciate the abundance and prosperity that surrounds us, and the joy that comes from living in alignment with our true selves. I appreciate the love and light that we all possess, and the way that we can share it with the world. I appreciate Esther Hicks and her teachings, and the way that she has helped so many people to live happier and more fulfilling lives. And most of all, I appreciate the present moment, and the opportunity to experience all the beauty and wonder that life has to offer. I appreciate the feeling of connection that I experience with others, and the sense of community that arises when we come together. I appreciate the power of forgiveness, the ability to let go of past hurts and move forward with love and compassion. I appreciate the moments of stillness and silence, when I can tune out the distractions of the world and connect with my inner wisdom. I appreciate the creativity and inspiration that flows through me when I am in alignment with my purpose. I appreciate the healing power of laughter, the way that it can lighten the heart and lift the spirit. I appreciate the beauty of music, art, and literature, and the way that they can touch our souls and open our minds. I appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow, to expand my knowledge and explore new ideas. I appreciate the freedom that comes from living in a world where we can express ourselves and follow our passions. I appreciate the wonder and mystery of life, the way that it constantly surprises and delights us. And I appreciate the infinite potential that exists within each and every one of us, the power to create the life that we desire. So I invite you to join me in this rampage of appreciation, to take a moment to reflect on all of the things in your life that you appreciate. Because when we focus on the good, we attract more of it into our lives. And that is something truly worth appreciating. I appreciate the moments of kindness and compassion that we share with each other, the way that we can lift each other up and make a positive difference in someone's day. I appreciate the power of gratitude, the way that it can shift our perspective and open our hearts. I appreciate the beauty of nature, the way that it reminds us of the majesty and mystery of the universe. I appreciate the wisdom of our ancestors, the way that they have left us with a legacy of knowledge and understanding. I appreciate the courage that it takes to face our fears and overcome our challenges, and the strength that comes from knowing that we are not alone. I appreciate the diversity of our world, the way that we can learn from each other's experiences and perspectives. I appreciate the moments of stillness and contemplation, the way that they can bring clarity and insight to our lives. I appreciate the power of love, the way that it can transform our relationships and our world. I appreciate the opportunity to make a positive impact on the world, to contribute to something larger than ourselves. And I appreciate the joy and fulfillment that comes from living a life that is aligned with our values and our purpose. So let us continue to appreciate all of the goodness in our lives, and to cultivate a spirit of gratitude and appreciation. For in doing so, we can create a world that is filled with love, joy, and abundance for all. I appreciate the power of intention, the way that we can manifest our desires by aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our goals. I appreciate the importance of self-care, the way that we can nurture ourselves and create a foundation of well-being that supports us in all areas of our lives. I appreciate the opportunities for growth and transformation that arise from our challenges and hardships, and the resilience that we develop as a result. I appreciate the power of forgiveness, the way that it can release us from the past and allow us to move forward with grace and ease. I appreciate the moments of laughter and joy, the way that they can uplift our spirits and bring a sense of lightness to our lives. I appreciate the power of community, the way that we can come together to support each other and create positive change in the world. I appreciate the beauty of simplicity, the way that we can find joy and contentment in the simple pleasures of life. I appreciate the power of reflection, the way that we can learn from our experiences and use them to create a better future. I appreciate the wisdom of our elders, the way that they can guide us with their knowledge and experience. I appreciate the power of imagination, the way that we can use it to create a vision of the future that inspires and motivates us. I appreciate the infinite possibilities that exist in every moment, and the way that we can choose to focus on the positive and create a life that is filled with meaning and purpose. So let us continue to appreciate all of the goodness in our lives, and to create a world that is filled with love, joy, and abundance for all. I appreciate the power of compassion, the way that it can heal our wounds and connect us with the hearts of others. I appreciate the beauty of diversity, the way that it can enrich our lives and expand our perspectives. I appreciate the gift of learning, the way that we can acquire new skills and knowledge that allow us to grow and contribute to the world. I appreciate the power of mindfulness, the way that it can bring us into the present moment and help us to experience life more fully. I appreciate the beauty of art and creativity, the way that they can inspire us and bring beauty and meaning to our lives. I appreciate the importance of gratitude, the way that it can shift our perspective and help us to recognize the abundance that surrounds us. I appreciate the power of community, the way that we can come together to create positive change and support each other on our journeys. I appreciate the beauty of the natural world, the way that it can inspire us and remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. I appreciate the importance of self-reflection, the way that it can help us to understand ourselves more deeply and create a life that is aligned with our values and purpose. I appreciate the power of connection, the way that it can bring us together and create a sense of belonging and purpose. I appreciate the infinite potential that exists within each and every one of us, the power to create a world that is filled with love, compassion, and understanding. So let us continue to appreciate all of the goodness in our lives, and to cultivate a spirit of gratitude and appreciation. I appreciate the power of kindness, the way that it can transform our relationships and the world around us. I appreciate the importance of self-love, the way that it can help us to embrace our authentic selves and live a life that is true to who we are. I appreciate the beauty of music, the way that it can touch our souls and inspire us to greater heights. I appreciate the power of courage, the way that it can help us to overcome our fears and achieve our dreams. I appreciate the importance of forgiveness, the way that it can free us from the past and allow us to move forward with grace and compassion. I appreciate the beauty of simplicity, the way that it can help us to find joy and contentment in the present moment. I appreciate the power of faith, the way that it can provide us with strength and guidance on our spiritual journey. I appreciate the importance of service, the way that it can help us to make a positive impact in the world and contribute to something larger than ourselves. I appreciate the beauty of nature, the way that it can inspire us and connect us with the cycles of life. I appreciate the power of intention, the way that it can help us to manifest our desires and create a life that is aligned with our highest purpose. I appreciate the infinite possibilities that exist within us, the potential to create a life that is filled with meaning, joy, and purpose. So let us continue to appreciate all of the goodness in our lives, and to cultivate a spirit of gratitude and appreciation. I appreciate the power of empathy, the way that it can help us to understand and connect with the experiences of others. I appreciate the importance of personal growth, the way that it can help us to evolve into our best selves and live a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. I appreciate the beauty of storytelling, the way that it can inspire us and connect us with our shared humanity. I appreciate the power of vulnerability, the way that it can help us to build deep and meaningful connections with others. I appreciate the importance of laughter, the way that it can uplift our spirits and bring joy to our lives. I appreciate the beauty of the night sky, the way that it can remind us of the vastness and wonder of the universe. I appreciate the power of forgiveness, the way that it can heal.